Hello, good morning. Today is the 8th of September and this is my 8th day of the video challenge on the 90-day video journey I'm experiencing with SFM. Let's talk today about a little thing which happened yesterday to me, sort of a story which is very illustrative, and it builds on what I would call the body, mind, spirit triangle, and what you put on the top of it, which is the kept emotion, so it becomes the pyramid. But more specifically, how focusing on something and doing something is influenced by the motivational factors of your surroundings. So here we were sitting yesterday in a meeting with quite a number of colleagues and suppliers and contractors, etc., working on a mega project in Abu Dhabi. And the customer suddenly threw a bomb in the middle of everything, stating that part of the project, which for him was for later or next year or early next year, mid next year, suddenly is high priority. That happened so suddenly that everybody was surprised. Nobody knew about it. I knew probably a couple of hours earlier. And trying to be prepared, I asked our partners and the suppliers, what do you think? Can we achieve this? But I stated it more in a positive tone, like, yeah, let's try. And I know that we had already some good reflections on it, and maybe we can fit it, and let's rearrange the priorities. Obviously, our partners and the contractors, they objected that it's not possible, it's too quick. We are not ready, and you cannot change priorities and not lower any priority of anything, etc., etc. So it's a typical, let's say, working discussion. After that, we were doing a little bit of a debriefing with my boss, and here he comes in his best wish, and he tried to motivate, and he told me something very interesting. You know, if we do not succeed following the customer's requirement, that means that the project will not be considered a success, and then I, as the project manager or the senior project manager, I can go home to my home country, and he can go home to his home Emirates, and we can play in the sound, and we have all the time to reflect. Now, conclusion. If you really want to motivate somebody, is it the carrot or is it the stick? Now, that sort of sweeping motivational expression of, if you do not do, however reasonable or unreasonable it is, you are out, whatever, I don't think it's really motivating. Now, the only thing which, let's say, stepped into the picture for me is, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, what does it mean? Because you have to measure all these things in order to remain in control. What does it mean? How unhappy am I? To be honest, not really. Are we expecting bad things to happen in an environment like mega projects where changes occur all the time? Yeah, of course. Okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, how unhappy, how demotivational was this motivational statement? And once I got to the conclusion that probably the 2, 3, the whole matter was buried. I came out, reflected, discussed with a couple of colleagues, and we decided we do our best, we will never negate, we will come back with the feedback whether we can or not, but we are not going to be affected. Simple. So much for today on motivation, on focus, laser focus on our goals, and catch you very soon, following days. Bye bye from the Balanced Digital Life channel, Matthey.